The story everyone tells about the GameStop traders is that they were reckless gamblers, greedy amateurs who chased a jackpot and got what was coming to them. That story is comfortable, and it is incomplete. What actually held tens of thousands of people in a collapsing position, watching their savings evaporate in real time, was not greed. It was a reward circuit older than money itself, and it is running in your brain right now. In January 2021, ordinary people, nurses, teachers, students, pooled into a single stock on a Reddit forum and briefly drove it past $400 a share. Then, it collapsed. The rational move was obvious: sell, take the game, walk away. Instead, hundreds of thousands held through 80 and 90% losses, chanting, "Diamond hands." Why does a normal brain refuse to let go while it watches itself lose everything? 1. Variable ratio reinforcement. The price didn't rise smoothly. It lurched, a violent green spike, then a drop, then another spike, each payout arriving on a schedule no one could predict. This is the most powerful reinforcement pattern known to behavioral science, the exact schedule a slot machine runs, because a reward that arrives unpredictably produces behavior that is almost impossible to extinguish. The brain evolved this circuit for foraging, where the bush that paid off yesterday might pay off again today, so persistence was survival. Under an unpredictable reward, a normal brain stops computing expected value and simply keeps pulling, because the next pull might be the one. You already know this schedule. It is the one behind every pull to refresh on your phone. But a slot machine is played alone, and these traders were not alone. 2. Social proof. No one held in isolation. The forum, filled with screenshots of other people's losses, worn as badges, and every post that said "hold" became evidence that holding was correct. When a situation is ambiguous and the stakes are high, the human brain doesn't reason its way to a decision. It reads the room and adopts the room's answer, because for most of our history, the consensus of the group was the single most reliable guide to reality, and exile from the group was lethal. Selling didn't feel like a financial choice. It felt like defecting from a tribe that was watching. The same circuit fires every time a comment section tells you what to think before you've finished reading. And the longer the crowd told them to hold, a third mechanism quietly locked the door behind them. 3. The sunk cost effect. The strange part is that falling deeper into loss made people hold harder, not less. Some added money as the position bled. Once a brain has committed resources it cannot recover, it stops evaluating the decision from the present forward and works backward to justify what it has already spent, because cutting the loss means admitting the original choice was wrong, and the mind treats that admission as a sharper wound than the money itself. So it stays, throwing good resources after bad, protecting not the investment, but the story that the investment was smart. You have done a version of this with a relationship, a degree, or a subscription you keep paying for because of everything you've already put in. Now look at your own phone. The trading app, the feed, the group chat, they are not separate from this story. They are the same three mechanisms running on you continuously. An unpredictable reward you refresh for, a crowd whose consensus you mistake for truth, and a sunk cost you defend because leaving means admitting you were wrong. The GameStop traders were not a different category of person. Given the same reward schedule, the same visible crowd, the same accumulating stake, your brain would have produced the identical output, held, and called it conviction. Every famous collapse, every mania, every refusal to let go is the same small set of mechanisms operating on a normal brain under specific conditions. If you want to keep examining how the machinery that built history is running quietly inside your own decisions, this investigation continues here.